Hi all, hope you are doing well and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be revealing a super popular event that will be coming up in the month of May. And that event is Teacher Appreciation Week. And that runs in the US from the 1st of May to the 7th of May. But the big day is on May the 5th, which it will be Teacher Appreciation Day. And just to mention, there is also National Teacher Day on May the 3rd as well. So for the weeks running up, there's going to be a lot of traffic for teacher gifts. Now, if we take a look at Google Trends just to see the traffic for teacher appreciation gifts, we can see over the past 5 years how much the interest spiked during the month of April. So we can see how much it spiked in 2017. And we can see how much the interest spiked for this term in April 2018, April 2019, and even in April 2021. Obviously, we know in 2020 what happened. But for those 3 years that I showed you, there was a peak maximum interest in April for this search term. So there's definitely massive amounts of traffic in the month of April for teacher appreciation gifts. Now, what most people will go and do in this specific niche is probably create notebooks, which I feel is pretty much saturated. But I'm just going to quickly cover 2 niches that you might want to think about within teacher appreciation gifts. Now, the first niche you might want to consider is Positive Mindset Journal for Teachers. And we have a keyword niche score of 55 by Self-Publishing Titans. There's only 244 results. Most of these on the first page aren't independently published, and there are only 5 independently published books. But as we scroll down, you'll actually see that most of the books aren't actually Positive Mindset Journal for Teachers. And also to mention that these books have an average BSR of 218,000. Now just scrolling down, so we can see firstly some sponsored ads. So to the far left, we've got one book for busy educators. This is the first book that will come under this search term, Positive Mindset Habits for Teachers. So that's one book under this term. And then if we scroll further down, we can see 2 more books for teachers by the same author. And then after this, you don't really see any more under this particular search term. So if you've got maybe experience as a teacher, then this is definitely something you might want to create, as you've got a good chance of getting on the first page. So just taking a look at this particular book here, we can see that it's titled with the exact keywords. And it includes happy thoughts, inspirational quotes, and reflections for a positive teaching experience. You might want to add teacher appreciation gift as well in the subtitle or in the back-end keywords just to rank for that term. And the great thing is the price of this book, you can charge a little bit higher. So just taking a look at the inside of the book, we can already see an inspirational quote. Just be careful with the quotes that you do use. Then we have a few paragraphs just explaining how to use the journal. And then we can see that there's just quite a few different prompts that a teacher can answer. So this isn't too difficult to create. And if you've got a background as a teacher, then it's something that you can use your experiences to put down as prompts. You can also consider creating a teacher fill in the blank book. Now, I'm probably going against Self-Publishing Titans with this one. However, it's given us a keyword niche score of 1. There is roughly 2,543 results. But on the first page, 30 are independently published out of 48, which I think is pretty good. And the average BSR is over 2 million. But before you completely disregard trying this, if we take a look at a few of the books, so this first one here, we've got You Are an Amazing Teacher Because, prompted fill in the blank journal, and it's got quite a few reviews on it. It has a BSR of 528,000, and this will definitely go up the closer it gets to the first week in May. Now, another example with this book to the far left, so we've got the Teacher Appreciation Book, a creative fill in the blank venture for your favorite teachers. And again, it's got a good pricing of $9.99. It's got a lot of reviews and a decent BSR of roughly 258,000. And the final example I'm going to take a look at is to the right hand side. And this one's just called Why You Are My Favorite Teacher, a gift book for teachers that totally make the grade. And this has a BSR of 189,000. And just taking a look at this book, we can see that it was released in April last year around this time, and it includes 50 writing prompts. So just taking a look at the inside, it's got a nice little front page where you can personalize it to your favorite teacher. And then as there's 50 prompts, I'm guessing it numbers it from 1 to 50. And then on the next page, there would be a prompt on the next page. Again, this is something not too difficult to create, but this book does have a BSR of 189,000. So if you can create something even better, then you've got a good chance of getting sales. Now, don't just limit yourself to the 2 niches that I've showed you, but definitely try and do your own research to find other low competition niches. But if you do need some help with your research methods, then check out this video where I talk about the top 5 free research methods that made me over $1,000.